message, okay? Word with Chaz. Come sit down with me. Let's talk. The words that certain people you know or once knew are unrecognizable at this point. Like it's like they're speaking a different language because you can't even like understand. You're not in that place that you once were, where you were on a you were able to understand them because you were on that same level with them in your own way, right? You were mirrors, which everything we're in this world, and technically everything is a mirror, right? But you identified with that part of yourself, so you were able to understand the language that certain people was talking, right? But now you have been focusing on yourself. You have been investing in yourself. You have been loving on yourself, okay? You have been investing love into yourself. You have been renewing your mind. You have been rearranging your thoughts, okay? So certain things that people are going to come up to you that you once knew, or they once knew you, right? They're going to be coming to you and they're going to be speaking, and it's going to feel like they're speaking a completely different language, bro. And I'm saying this because that's exactly what it's going to feel like. Okay, story time. So there was a major shift that I had in my life when I was, this is back, right, in the illusion of time. This is back then, right? There was a moment, a short period of time after I graduated high school. There was a girl that I knew in high school. We had one or two classes together, and then after high school, me and her started hanging out, and we started doing hood rat things. Okay, we were out doing hood rat things. And she came from a two-parent household. Her parents bought her a nice ass car. I'm saying like 19 years old. You understand? Like 18, 19 years old. Like she got a nice ass car. We out doing hood rat things. And when you think about like, I'm saying that because when you think about hood rat things, there's certain stereotypes where it's like, oh well, you come from the struggle. She ain't come from no struggle, bro. I met her parents. I went to her house. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't come from no struggle. All her parents wanted her to do was go to school, get a job. Anyway, it's not about her. I'm saying that to say, don't get caught up on the illusion of what you think things should look like, because everything's not what it seems. Period. Scratch that. So let's get to the point. Doing hood rat things at age 19, doing things we had no business doing, whatever. I stopped. There became a point where it just stopped. It ceased. It was done. There was no more communication between her and I. None of that. I started investing in myself. I started loving on myself again. I started taking care of myself, because the experience just shaped me, and it just rearranged my mind. It rearranged my focus. And I just took a step back and I just wanted to focus on me. Right? This was the mindset of self at age 19, right? I'm doing air quotations because honestly, I don't believe in time, darling. But that's another story for another day. So stay with me here because I know I'll be talking a little woo woo, right? And so I started doing certain things that made me happy, right? I love skating. I started going to a specific skating rink every Sunday, okay? 18 and up, all right? So it was nothing but adults. Every Sunday, I started going, hanging out, and just skating. It wasn't for like, it was just the enjoyment of skating around and enjoying the atmosphere. And one night, she appeared there with someone else that went to the same high school, whatever. I don't really care. But what I'm saying is, one day she appeared there. She was there, and I know, like, it was like I had no real hard feelings because I'm living my life. You understand? Like, when you live in your life and you are actually enjoying yourself, there's no feelings of like hate. There's no feelings of like, even though the situation did what it did, like I did not like her. I still spoke to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still a mannerable woman. I'm still, an honorable young lady, and I'm still very graceful. So I handle things completely different. It's not gonna be like, oh, that B word, did it. No, it's like, hey, how you doing? What's up? You know what I'm saying? And the interaction, I had sat down, and I think I was like doing something with my skates, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up? I was happy, genuinely. Like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm skating around. I'm having fun. Shit, fuck it. Okay. Getting mad love on the skating floor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just, it was such a great environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was in my zone. I was happy. I really didn't give a fuck. It was like, hey girl, how you doing? But I'm about to fix my skates. So I'm about to do what I'm doing. So I'm sitting there talking. I'm not even talking, she talking. And it was a moment where I realized I did not even understand a word she was saying, whether it was the music blasting, whether it was everybody around us talking, whether it was just me not really interested in what she was even talking about, just off of the energy. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, just off of the energy I was kind of just, like, just off the energy alone, it was just like I was not understanding. I was literally physically not understanding what she was saying, and it felt like she was speaking to me in a different language, and I know that she wasn't because we both English. You see what I'm saying? We both American. I know she ain't talking to me in no Spanish. I know she ain't speaking to me in no French. I know she ain't speaking to me in no different language. But it literally felt like she was speaking to me in a different language because I could not process, I could not hear what she was saying to me. And he was like, okay, yeah. And I just got on up and I went back to the skate flow. And I just started skating around and just enjoying myself. I felt a few mean mugs, but it did not bother me. But what really hit me was like I was legitimately trying to understand what she was saying, but it was not working. Like, I couldn't understand what she was saying. And that came to my mind because it was just like that's about to happen. That was a major shift that I went through. I was not on the same frequency anymore, and I knew it because the frequency I was on when we did link up together, it was a frequency of hurt, pain, confusion, whatever I was going through within myself. And it attracted that, and it attracted the chaos that followed and the adventures, right? And and a year later, you see what I'm saying? Like, a year later, meeting the same person, and I don't know, it just felt like a language barrier. Like it felt like a frequency barrier where it was like I'm not under, I can't, I and I didn't have it in me to really want to understand what she was talking about because I knew it wasn't benefiting. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I knew it wasn't going to benefit me. So long story short, right? Because the point is you're about to experience such a shift that certain people are going to be speaking to you that you thought you once knew once upon a time. They thought they once knew you once upon a time. They about to be talking to you. They about to, because you've been glowing up. So when you step out and they see you, they're going to come up to you and they're going to speak to you. But you're in a completely different place than when they last saw you. You're in a completely different place in here and in here. So it's going to feel like they're speaking in another language. I no longer speak loser language. I no longer speak victim language. I no longer speak lack language. I no longer speak stupid ass shit language, celebrity gossip language, government conspiracy language, all that, all the bullshit that ain't really benefiting me in any type of way. You understand? No longer being able to resonate, no longer being able to sit and partake in the conversation that you used to partake in heavy. Do you see what I'm saying? Like used to be heavy up in them conversations. Like, oh yeah, da, 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 da. Now it's gonna be like interesting. I mean, I don't really know. I don't even really care. I don't really even like I don't even understand. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're seeing this message, I know this is for you. Period. It's okay. Let it go. Because you're being placed in a new, you are literally in a new, whole new everything. And you're going to be surrounded by people that speak your language. You're going to be surrounded by people that speak abundance, that speak love, that speak health, that speak wealth. You're going to be surrounded by people that speak good words that nourish your heart, nourish your soul, nourish your mind, give you peace. You understand? And I don't want to say give you peace. But when I say give you peace, I mean it invests in your peace. You're about to be speaking to some real movers and shakers that are out here master manifesting, right? Because they know who they are. The ways of the world, I don't speak in tongues no more. You see what I'm saying? I don't speak in tongues anymore. Because speaking in tongues is for man. Honey, I'm out here speaking with God's, where we command, where we affirm, where we create, where we uplift. Okay? So that's it, I think. Thank you for listening.